Recent patch note has made some great changes to the meta heroes. Heroes like Carry and Glue got nerfed and Edith and Julian got buffed. Now you guys might be thinking which hero you should go for after the recent patch note changes. And to help you guys with that, I have brought to you this video. Hi guys, Kazuki here, and in this video I will talk about 10 best heroes to play after the patch note changes. Note, all of the heroes are effective in their own ways. Every one of them will get a random numbering. As you guys know, this video has redeem codes and I want to congratulate the winners of our previous video. Thank you for participating, and similarly this video will have hidden codes too. Find it from the video and redeem it at Kazukiofficialstore.com and your diamonds will be delivered instantly. On the 10th spot we have Arlott, the new hero in the Land of Dawn. The damage on all of his skills is perfect as he has regen ability, dash, knock-up and stunning effect. His skill 2 benefits a lot from the stun effect as he can dash it twice. When there are more CC effects, he can use more dash and at the same time he regen HP. So he needs a little tank type build, so use the following for it. We have Nathan on the 9th spot of our list. Moonton decided to make Nathan a mage type hero. He now gains more damage from magic items and he even deals magic damage from his skills. Looking at the update, his base damage is increased by 25 points, which will let him perform better in the early game. His lifesteal ratio is also increased by 30%, which means he can now gain more from lifesteal effect. His spell wave ratio is also increased, even the attributes from his skin are now magic power. The ultimate cooldown is also reduced, making him better in almost every stage of the game. Use the following items. Moving on to our 8th hero on the list, we have Ian. Taking enemies in his domain animation was increased and he vanished out of nowhere from the meta, but Moonton is giving another buff to him again, which is a new effect in his passive. And that is gaining 8% spell vamp when there are no allied heroes within 4 units. This is perfect when he used his ultimate, as no one can interrupt him, and it is also the easiest way to activate his passive. The small amount of spell vamp can give him an upper hand in 1 vs 1 situation, as his enhanced skill 1 can easily benefit from it. These are the builds I use on him. On the 7th hero on this list, I want to include Esmeralda. She never got a huge nerf, but I guess she is underperforming when we compare it with other experienced laners. What made her good is her skill 1 shield, and she needs a good cooldown to increase the shield. When we look at the patch notes, hitting enemies with her skill 2 will reduce skill 1 cooldown by 1.5 seconds, as in the patch note it was increased by 0.2 seconds, which will make an impact on her gameplay. She can perform better with the increased base damage of her skill, and the damage from extra magic power was also increased by 30%. Use the following items. On our 6th hero on our list, we have Martis. In the recent meta, he has been doing well. He is also in the top 5 most banned heroes in all rank levels. And in the recent update, he doesn't get a buff, but his ultimate indicator when the enemy's HP is low is optimized, which is likely a buff, as we can indicate it and know easier when to ult. He will still perform well in the meta as he is deadly in the early game and also give a lot of contribution to the team even in the late game. That makes me to put him on this list. These are the builds I use on him. If you're looking for 100% safe and secure diamonds, Kazuki Official Store is here to fulfill your need. We are trusted by more than 100k mlbb players from India, Philippines and Europe. Do visit our website and browse between various packs. Let me get to the hero on the 5th spot, Edith. She recently got a buff and I think this is enough for her to be effective enough to get popular. Her passive is enhanced, meaning you get more damage. And at the same time her ultimate shield increased according to her HP. Attack speed and lifesteal is also increased and she will be a strong hero to be played on this tank meta. Here's a build that I want to suggest you if you are planning to try her out. On 4th we have Julian, and with his upcoming Jujutsu Kaisen skin I was expecting this buff to come. They say Julian was underperforming, but we all know what the real purpose. Coming back to the topic, this is the best time to use him as this buff is already directed for him being popularly used again. You will get the increased enhanced basic attack damage. Also, you will be able to rely more of his enhanced second skill for damage and sustain. If you want a build suggestion, you will be able to see the one I use on the screen. Next hero will be Glue. You will see that he got a nerf on this patch note, but that's not the point. Basically he got the damage and HP regen nerf, but his best impact is his immobilizing effect. First skill has an area exploding effect, so I feel pretty great using him during ganks which did not get any nerf or changes, so he will still be effective. Here's a build that you will be able to use for him. On the 2nd spot, I want to mention about Moscow. Yeah, he too got his share of nerfs. And you will have to understand that the first ability did give him attack speed, but the main annoyance came from the Golden Demon. His attacks would still crit even with Golden Staff, giving him excess basic attack speed, especially the late games hurts a lot. So until the build nerfs arrives, he is good to go. Here is a build suggestion for you. After that I want to mention about Carrie, and the same goes for her. Her early true damage is nerfed and the late game remains the same. The damage and effect of the ultimate is reduced, but you will have to understand that the golden staff and the other items will still make her effective on the late game. And that is where Carrie shines the most. You can still use the Golden Demon build for her. So what do you think about these heroes? I hope you can rank well after this small advice of mine.
Double kill. Initiate retreat.
And before ending this video, I would like to give a big shout out to Nori, Memes PB, BD Gaming, OG Edit and Teresita Gomez. And that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Keep supporting Kazuki Official.